You people surprise me. But in a good way. I used to think that the Souls games attracted only two types of gamer. The first of which was the infamous bro gamer. The stereotypical Mountain Dew and Dorito chugging, Xbox playing, raised on Halo, loves Gears of War kind of gamer. They came on to Dark Souls because it was a fairly novel game on the Xbox 360. No chance in hell they ever actually touched Demon Souls on the PS3. But there is a second stereotype that I've called the gamer jock, who is much less in number, but in my mind, just as insidious, just as foul. The gamer jock was much more likely to play Demon Souls on the PS3. He or she may have actually gotten a PS3 specifically to play Demon Souls. The gamer jock probably also had a PS3 for the sake of playing Japanesey 2D hardcore fighting games. You know, the kind that have really tight combo systems and timing with tech out systems. They like the Souls games too. Now, the reason they like the Souls games is because these are very defective, deficient people. These are people who directly equate your worth as a person to how good you are at video games. These are people who would look at my performance in the Ornstein and Smug fight, ow, and not say all the kind, supportive, helpful things that you guys said. Can I get past you without fighting you? And they wouldn't say, yeah, S and O there are like among the hardest fight in this entire game. Don't feel bad, UD. Hey, UD, here's all these constructive and helpful ideas that might help you get through the fight. Here's a suggestion to go get an NPC co-op partner. Here's some ideas of how to go back and buff your character up so you have a stronger chance. Here's the elemental weaknesses of those two bosses so you have a better chance of fighting them. That's not what a gamer jock would have done. Good lord, you're large. In fact, you look like you're the same species of guy as who I killed on top of Sen's Fortress. Let me finish the gamer jock and then I'll talk to this guy. Oh, I opened that door. I see. The gamer jock would have used my failure at that boss fight as an opportunity to neg. As an opportunity to reduce your standing in the pecking order and increase mine. Not coincidentally, but incidentally. What? Ornstein and Smog are like the easiest people ever. I can't believe you're even having a problem with it. I can't possibly help you. You just suck at video games. This is not a hobby that you should possibly be pursuing. Any person who plays video games exactly like how a stereotypical high school football player plays football, that's a gamer jock. It's just like a jock and has all the same personality deficiencies, except their chosen thing is video games and not athletics. Those people are fucking detestable. And I thought those were the kinds of people who were those who play Dark Souls. But then I get some people on my prior video going like, UD, it's cool, it's fine, this is a really hard boss fight, it's totally expected you're going to lose some attempts. Here's a bunch of productive, constructive options and advice and things to do that might help you out. And that was really goddamn nice. So, thanks. I'm glad to be wrong. To know that Souls games aren't played entirely by, moronic casuals and assholes.
Who are you? Forge your weapons?
Alright, so I have no souls, obviously, so I can't do anything. But, I want to see what this guy's even capable of. Same stuff as Andre, it looks like. Ah, you sell the large Titanite shovel. Oh! You actually sell them for a little bit cheaper than the guy in Sen's Fortress does. Like 200 souls cheaper, I believe. Moonlight arrow. Inflicts magic damage. Interesting. Oh, I can buy the Dragon Slayer arrows now. You don't happen to have any fire bolts, do you? No? Well, that's pretty good. Well, yeah, the giants.
'Tis no good, but forge very good. I have any time. Cometh soon.
Wow. You're like shocking. I know you're just a businessman. You're trying to make souls / money. That's fine. But that's like shockingly nice of you not to try to clobber me over the head with your hammer. Also, it's rather hilarious that you're using a hammer and anvil that's laughably small for how large you are. So, yeah, I have no souls. Because I lost many, many times on Ornstein and Smog. There are some items to collect that could really, really help me out. I could also try to buff up my lightning spear. And I didn't get rid of it. I didn't sell it to Frammed. I could buff up that lightning spear and might have a lot easier time of things. I never came over and got this. Oh shit, I never re-equipped my Falcon. Whoops. I'm not going to be able to fight you with my fists. Sorry. Yeah, that's always good. So yeah, there is a distinction between the Titanite, large Titanite shard and a Titanite chunk. If I follow correctly, the Titanite chunk is more valuable than the large Titanite shard. Alrighty, well yeah, so this means beyond the other side of the Anor Londo wall, I've got some cleanup I can go try to do to help me out. Hey, how and when did you get back here?
Well, fancy meeting you here. You did much for me up above. I am grateful. You know, I was thinking the gate, the old fort. Is that your doing?
Yeah, it was.
Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This Knight of Katarina thanks you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Miracle, emit force. Well, that's great. I don't think I can, right? Yeah, I can't do it. So, nice. You know, it's no wonder your kingdom went extinct. I reiterate how incredibly impractical that armor is. There's no way that shit actually protects you. I'll gleefully murder humans all day long, but a limping wolf? Now that's just too much to take. Okay, across the starting bridge, then take a hard right. You'll see a partially submerged item. I can't walk through this water, can I? No, cannot. Apparently it was a little bit too hard of a right. So what's the path I can take to get there? I know I can step through the water here. The ghosts aggroed on me before. That doesn't work. Leave me alone, ghosties. I'm not here for you. Oh, this might work. Ah, yes. Aha! Okay, out we go. So I have the soul in my inventory, which means now it should be safe to keep there for a moment while I try to go for the second one. We shall return to Blighttown. Back to the grossest place in the game. Back to the place of legendary pain. Lots of big brutes wanna bash your skull in. Rip out your spine and play bass on it. Ah, it was here, wasn't it? There's a fuck ton of dart spitters here that I should be able to clear out. Yeah. But how to actually do that? So far, so good. Maybe I'll just have to risk getting toxic. Oh. That wasn't actually all as terrible as I thought it might be. There's some dogs down there, but I can get rid of them fairly easily. But do I even need to? Is that the Firekeeper soul? Can't. There we go. Do you dogs know anything? Do you do anything? Do you care about anything? Your pathfinding is not gracious. I don't think you can climb ladders either. But you are going to get right below me, so I can't arrow you like I should be able to, morally. Ah! Actually got one of you. The combat options are not super lateral. They're quite horizontal, but nothing else. Blah. I may just have to fall down there and fight it out. Alright. Well, as Alexander Graves once said, YOLO. Ah, I DP'd you. Didn't even mean to. Now that I meant to do. Badoosh. Any more horrible surprises of these terrible monstrosities? One or two, apparently. You guys returned to your position after it turns out you couldn't kill me. Nice. Okay. So, I got two of these things, and I know where a Firekeeper is. So, let's go and see if things were anywhere near as much of a falsehood as I suspected them to be. God. I may just use a homeward bone. This looks like a P-I-T-A.
You've survived. Impressive. If you require rest, now is the time. That is, after all, what the bonfire is for.
I've survived, but I've not succeeded. So that's it, huh? +1. Can I do it a second time? +2. Okay. So how much does that actually matter? I should get hurt and see how much it heals me. Should get hurt, but not enough to completely die. Get my health as low as possible without actually dying. Yo, boyo. You want to crush me with that massive shield of yours? I bet you want to. better. Yeah, that probably would have killed me if it had landed. Okay, good, good. Ah, that's like it. Okay, that's perfect. Just what I want. Now just don't kill me, and then we'll use an Estus Flask. Alright, here we go. What all that effort was worth, and what I failed to do by quite stupidly just using my first Firekeeper soul on myself. All told, I think that's about double what an Estus Flask would have healed before. Okay, so that'll definitely help. I may have a chance. Did it still count? I got knocked down, but did it still count? Searching for World of the Guilty. Invading World is Spirit of Guilt. Okay. That's great. That's great. Let's go. Oh, man. I don't have much Estus either, so I'm kind of not even sure what I'm up against. Lautrec the Guilty. Can I even use Estus here? Doesn't look like I can. I'll probably fail if I try to do this, but... Are you allies or enemies? You're probably enemies. I don't know. Let's see if I can get at least one of you to aggro on me. Yep, you're enemies. I have to use the pillars to protect myself from that soul arrow, because I can't do it myself. I'm almost certainly going to fail this. I'm ill-equipped. Yep, there we go. Will I ever get another chance, or was that a lost forever? I could have done better. Got it. Don't hold my defeat over my head. Let's go. Alright. All of my armor at +7. It's pretty hardcore, boyo. Upgraded my armor twice since the last time I fought those assholes. Alright, well, we'll see if those upgrades... So I've upgraded the Lightning Spear. I've upgraded my armor. Upgraded my Estus. I upgraded my Endurance 1 point. I wonder if these things, combined with the skill I have gained on this upcoming boss fight, will be enough. It's not the end of the world if I go in, try a couple of times, and then fail. What's the culinary difference between liverwurst and kale? Attempt number 17. What's the difference between tofu and a Philly cheesesteak? Attempt number 18. What's the difference between quinoa and a double-decker bacon cheeseburger pizza? Attempt number 19. What's the culinary difference between eating a few carrot sticks and eating an entire glazed turducken? Attempt number 20. What's the difference between a single piece of wheat toast and an entire chicken deep fried in lard? Attempt number 21. What's the culinary difference between taking a breath of air and swan diving into a swimming pool full of bacon grease? Attempt 22. What's the culinary difference between stabbing a homeless man in the eye and eating an entire bakery's worth of pie? Attempt number 23. What's the culinary difference between Breaking Bad and The Wire? Attempt number 24. I'm too discouraged to say any more stupid stuff. Why do we fucking do this to ourselves? Attempt number 25. I had better not win doing this. This is completely stupid. That's more like it, yeah. Can you? No, you can't even hit me through the pillar. So I could just stand still and pelt you to death. Oh my god, Dark Souls. Where'd you go wrong, man? I thought you knew better. No, of course you didn't know better. Beating these fucking games has always been about goddamn AI manipulation. This is the stupidest thing. Dear viewer, I want you to be facepalming like shit right now. Like I'm doing, metaphorically. This is retarded. I hope somebody at From Software feels really bad about this. There should be some provision in the AI. If you're not doing damage, you have to close and stop throwing the projectiles. This is it. It's over, isn't it? Because almighty Dragon Slayer Ornstein doesn't know how to not be a dragon. And I kill him the exact same way I've killed dragons. Fuck you, dickwad. You deserve no less. Oh, Christ in hell. 25 attempts. And the thing that won was a goddamn cheese. I just put down the controller so I could hold up both middle fingers to this game, because what you just witnessed and what I just performed is beyond dumb. That's awful. And yet I was too discouraged to care. Well, fine. In Demon Souls, I ended up beating the Tower Knight with a very similar cheese method over and over and over again. Just stand up on the battlements and hide behind the rookings and pelt the shit out of the poor guy with arrows. Jesus Christ, that's retarded. Alright. Anyway, let's examine what we got. I got a Leo ring. Boosts counter attacks of thrust weapons. Counter attacks of thrust weapons? I'm not really good enough to parry and riposte, so I don't think that helps me. That's a Hornet ring. Whoops. There. Counters with pierce weapons. Yeah. Not feeling it. I wonder if I could craft that really sweet spear he had, though. That might be something that actually meets my playstyle. 50,000 souls for that. You know, I ended up accidentally losing the souls from the Iron Golem because I'm a retard. So I might want to just spend them now so I don't accidentally lose them. Really, I want to go back to the giant smith and buy some materials off him, but yeah, I genuinely don't want to risk losing these souls. Huh. Yeah, let's repair my gear if nothing else. Well, fuck it. Equipment comes and goes, but stat points are forever. Nope, not strength. Dexterity, endurance. Yep. My 3 key stats leveled up. One each. Good lord in hell, that was stressful. Okay. So what fun awaits me? Oh my. Oh! You're the lady from the painting. Are you a statue or are you actually her?
Thou hast journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead.
You're very pretty.
Come hither, child.
By the way, what are you doing in here? You're obviously some kind of Naga who's going to try to bite my head off the instant I turn my back to you, right?
O chosen undead, I am Guinevere.
You're Guinevere.
Daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his wounded obscureth, I have awaited thee.
You realize you're like
With the Lord vessel to thee.
You're like 4 times the size of a human. The Lord Vessel. What? That's the thing I was talking about. Warping between bonfires. Many videos ago.
And beseech thee. Succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world.
shalt endeth this eternal twilight and avert further undead sacrifices.
So you're not mortal. You must not be mortal. Even if you were just a giantess, there's no way you could stay so clean and well-kept and pretty. You're obviously something more than mortal. You're something godlike, goddess-like. These doors. Huh. Well then. I can now warp between bonfires, eh? Well, that's sweet and all. I'll admit not knowing exactly where to go, but when has that ever stopped me before? Many times, actually. That's repeatedly stopped me before. Ah, warp. I see. So I can't choose every single bonfire. Why not, actually? Is it just bonfires I've kindled? Yeah, it must just be bonfires I've kindled. Well, no, this one's not kindled, though. The one I'm sitting at isn't kindled. This is the sunlight altar, right? Because she's the Lady of Sunlight? What the actual butt? Well, this one isn't even lit. Let's go back and talk to Snake Bro, I guess. And she disappeared in a wisp of fire. Wait, I can't sit at this one, though. Which means I couldn't... Yeah, so I bet it's not... This fire isn't even lit, so... I bet it's not which ones I've kindled. I bet it's just locations. Like major regions, like the Parish and Orlando and the Burg. I'm not sure if I saw the Burg in the list, though.
Heavens! You have done it! You have retrieved the Lord Vessel.
Thanks.
After 1,000 years, it is you. It is really you.
I'm glad you're happy about it.
Forgive me. I really should calm down.
That's fine.
Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready.
No.
Now, be still.
I'm not ready. Don't take me anywhere. Hope I can come back. Oh, you're not going to eat me, are you? Oh, yeah, you totally are. Oh, you're not eating me. You're just holding me in your mouth. NGL, dude, that's pretty fucking nasty. I could probably use the Lord Vessel to warp back, or at least I hope so. Where is the rest of your body?
This is the Firelink Chamber for the successor of Lord Gwyn. Now, place the Lord Vessel on the altar.
I hope this doesn't, like, insta-kill me. I get to keep its effect, right? I still want to warp between places. Oh my. Oh my. What horrors have I wrought? Oh, the yellow walls disappear? I only recall that one, not the one before it. Maybe I've seen it before and I just forgot. Oh, that one's in the... That must be in the fiery depths after Quelaag's domain. This counts as a fire. Oh, it basically is a bonfire. Okay. This is exceedingly ridiculous what you're doing right now, hanging down from the ceiling like that.
Very well. As Kingseeker, I shall now instruct you, the Lord's successor, in your next task.
Is all the blood rushing to your head?
Fate. Fill the vessel with powerful souls, commensurate to the great soul of Gwyn. Scarce few possess such brilliant souls. Grave Lord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, the 4 kings of New Londo, who inherited the shards of Gwyn's soul, and Lord Gwyn's former confidant, Seath the Scaleless. All of their souls are required to satiate the Lord Vessel.
Those are big bosses, eh?
Are you ready? Then we shall return. Stay still for a moment.
You're a nice guy, but could I not just, like, hang on to your mustache or something? Blah. Oh. Gotta be the grossest mode of transit I've ever encountered in my life. Did the fire relight from me doing that? No. I'd legitimately have to spend a Firekeeper soul to do that, wouldn't I? Alright, well, I guess I'll do a little bit of cleanup and that'll be it for now. Ugh. That shit with... Why was his title the Dragon Slayer? I mean, for one, being killed in exactly the same way as a dragon, that's fucking lame as hell. For two, being... With all the powers he had, like the ability to summon lightning and dash all over the place super fast and stab you and lift you up and throw you, being a Dragon Slayer in that case might not be that hard. I mean, well, then again, now that I think of it, if you have to get up close in a dragon's face and kill it with melee weapons, that would actually be very, very hard indeed. He didn't have a bow and arrow like I do, so wait, maybe I'm the lame one who shouldn't be claiming the title of Dragon Slayer. Well, at least I don't, so I'm not a hypocrite. Like, Dragon Slayer's not on the front of my name, despite me having killed dragons. Take me back up. Actually, no, I just want to feed you some shit. There we go. Yeah, that's it for now. We'll come back later.